everybody. This study of Idrazuta, which I studied on Lag BaOmer, this video is to explain this special study. Rabbi Shimon testified on himself that he suffered all his life. He was in sorrow, so the world won't fall into judgment. Because if the world goes into judgment, then all negativity grows and take over the world. And he described it as fire. The fire of judgment can consume the whole world. Now, after his passing, as you know, Idrazuta was the last study that Rabbi Shimon revealed, and it was on the day of his passing. Because after this, his teaching of the Idrazuta, he left the world. So he's saying that from now on, that the natural order of things, of cause and effect, will go back to normal. Because when he was there, he could control all negativities and protect the world. But now, after his passing, nobody can do that, and everyone for himself. Basically, everyone need to carry his own tikkun and his own connection. But he said that there will be small tzaddikim, little tzaddikim around the world, that they will come out and to do the work of protection. Now, let's explain what he meant. When the Holy Temple existed, then it created the connection between Zohar and Pin, what you see here in the box, and Malchut. Without this, Malchut is all in darkness. There is no connection. This is the world that God created for us to make. So the Holy Temple served the world, channeling the light from Yesod to Malchut. With the destruction of the Holy Temple, there was nothing to make the connection. And that's what happened. Rabbi Shimon came, and with his greatness, he actually nullified his ego. He lived in a cave for 12 years, plus 1 year, 13 years, just to make a great connection and save the world, basically. Now, after he passed, we don't have this. Actually, when he was alive, he actually reached Binah. And, he reached the higher levels, and that's why Moses and Elijah, the prophet, could come to him and teach him in the cave. But after he left the world, we left with nothing but the Zohar. The Zohar for us is the connection that could get us all the way basically from Malchut to Binah. That's the highest level, that's the level of the Zohar. Now this page, this is from one of the first editions of the Zohar, printed in Europe, and we see that they put here like 3 columns going up, and in the Holy Temple there were 2 columns that represented Netzach and Hod. Their names was Yachin and Boaz, and some of you may recognize the name because we sing it in the third meal, Yachin and Boaz b'Shem Nikraim. So that's a connection of from our level, from Malchut to Netzach and Hod, which is here, and that connects us to Zohar and Pin and the whole thing. And here they put Zeh Sha'ar LaHashem. This is the gate to Yud-Kei Vav-Kei, because the Zohar itself is actually a gate to the higher levels of light. Now, since we don't have the Holy Temple and we don't have Rabbi Shimon, all we have is the Zohar, and that's our connection. And that's why all the major Kabbalists, all the great Kabbalists said it's all about the Zohar. And Rav Berg, in the dream of our friend, he says it's all about the Zohar. And we should all put it in our head. Even if you go to Kabbalah classes, if you don't see the Zohar in the hands of the teacher, this is nothing. If you study moral, yeah, the Torah full of morals. You can find many teachers that can teach you good psychology and how to be a good person, but it's not enough. To be a good person is not enough. To be a good person, maybe it's just to save you from getting punished. Go to the police and tell them I'm a good person. I never had even parking ticket. Go to the president. I always pay my taxes, even a little bit more. So, what do you want? It's the same with the spiritual system. It's not just, I'm a good person. A good person, okay, you don't get punished or suffer. But in order to elevate ourselves, we need the Zohar. It's all about the Zohar. With the Zohar, we can grow, we can make higher and higher connection that can give us merit. With the Zohar, we can achieve and receive merit to be at the final redemption, and or to be resurrected at the time of the final redemption. Because life is not about what are we doing now, what I'm eating today. It's about the immortality stage when the final redemption come. And Be'ezrat Hashem, it's soon.